Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I'd like to invite the speaker, Mr. Anil Konduti, who will talk about Vruksha Kuteeram Garden Landscaping Services. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, madam. Thanks for introduction. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Myself Anil Konduti. So I'm the founder and CEO of Vruksha Kuteeram Landscape LLP. So yeah, I would like to share a few things about my company before I start the presentation. So I studied masters in, I completed masters in agriculture. So in the year 2015, after passing out the masters, I started my company. So the company name is Vruksha Kuteeram Landscape. So it is a Telugu word. Vruksha means plants. Kuteeram means house. So plant house. So we are doing our projects and services in almost all southern states. Uh, Till today, we have completed more than 2,200 projects. Uh, yeah, in this presentation, we'll explain about how the landscape business is and how a uh, new members or new startups can start the landscape businesses. What are the opportunities and the obligations in landscape business and what a doubt you have. Okay, we'll be starting my presentation. Right. So we do three type of services in Vruksha Kuteeram. One is the landscaping, another one is the irrigation, the third one is vertical garden. So you might know what is landscaping, right? So landscaping means the land which cover with all plants or everything. It's come to under landscaping. So usually we do landscape on horizontal area like on soil or on terrace or any object. So if you do on vertical, it is called vertical garden. So every plant need water. So we do irrigation uh, services also. In irrigation, we'll explain different types of irrigation like drip irrigation, sprinkler, manual irrigation, and automations, and those all. Yeah. So uh, we reached this company in the year 2017. I started myself only. So in the beginning year only, we completed more than 20 projects. In the year 2017. So almost we planted 80,000 plants in that area. We covered in one state projects. So if you see in 2021 start six, our team increased to 6 members and we have completed 150 projects. Till 2021, we have planted 3 lakhs plants. So we covered 3 states. And if you see the start six of 2025, now we are 10 members teams. So the team 10 means these are permanent employees. So for every project we do recruit temporary members, outsourcing and labor supervisors like that. We have planted till today more than 15 lakhs plants and we are doing projects uh, almost pan India. Yeah, so apart from landscaping business, we are having two more verticals in Vruksha Kuteeram. The first one is landscape, the second one is part and plant store. This store is specifically only for sale. It is a sale point. So if you are a garden lover, you don't have a space in your house, then you will be you can grow plants in different types of pots. So you need pots and pot mixtures and pot material and plant material and the maintenance. So these all materials and services will covered in pot and plant stores. Upcome. So this is the only maintenance service vertical. So through Apka Mali, if you are having garden area, we will do services means maintenance. So maintenance will covered under this Apka Mali vertical. We'll go through landscape. Yeah, so as I explained, landscape covered in three topics. One is the landscape, another was the irrigation, the third one is vertical garden. So if you see these three topics covered in this slide, the left side top one is landscape, the bottom one is the drip and sprinkler irrigation, then right side one is vertical garden. Yeah. So before we start any landscape project, we need a diagram that might be on paper diagram or any SketchUp or any soft copy or anything. So usually for commercial projects or bigger projects, as a architect, as a landscape artist, we do this type of AutoCAD diagrams. for based on client requirements, if they need on 2D, this is the 2D diagrams. In this 2D diagram, total plantation area will be mentioned in this diagram. On the right side of this uh, layout, we will be mention the each type of plant name and number of plants used and the plant size. So these all has to be covered in layout only. So this is called 2D layout. So if you see clearly, so we have given the plant name. Apart from plant name, we have given the picture of plant. So how the plant look like. In the legend, if you see the distance between the plant to plant, so that is called C to C. C by C means center to center. Then number of plants in that area and which season that plant blooms. So these all topics we should cover in this layout. So this is called a 3D diagram or SketchUp or walkthrough says. So if client require this type of diagram, so we have to give this type of presentations also. So in landscape, if you see in the landscape, we'll be doing landscape for residential areas, commercial building areas, and farmers villas, and etc. So this is our first and best projects. If you see the left side image, this is this venture name is Kalpataru Residency. So the landscape, only landscape means only plantation. So plantation budget is 1.5 CR, and the irrigation is 90 CR. So total almost 2.4 CR project. So this is called uh, this is top view of this landscape. So this is a podium. So under this podium there is like 4 cellars. So on the top of the podium we have to do plantation. So you may have doubt here. See how much depth need a plant or a lawn. If you see on the top of the podium, you may not have more than 2 to 3 inches space. In that space, you have to grow the lawn. Okay. If you want to grow the plants on the top of the terrace, then you have to build a structures like 2 by 2 and 3 feet depth. We will show in detail next slides. So this is second project, Sumadura Harjan. Almost we are doing all projects of the Sumadura constructions and Kalpataru constructions in Telugu states, Telangana and AP. Right. If you see in this slide, the first image is you can see how we are doing lawn laying on this podium. So this one is called drain cell. So on after doing waterproofing, we have to lay this drain cell. Okay. So after drain cell, on the top of the drain cell, we need to lay this white color sheet. This is called geotextile. Okay. So through this sheet, it permits only the water only. So soil will not go through this sheet. The third image. So on the top of the geotextile, the first layer is sand, then second layer is red soil. Okay, so we have to apply these sand and soil mixture equal ratios for easy water penetration. Otherwise, if the water is locked on the top of this podium area, so there is a chance of leakage water into this building. So always water has to be drained. So if you see the fourth image, this is the this is the outlook of this lawn area. So on the top of the uh, cement structure area, we have to lay the drain cell. On the top of the drain cell, geotextile, then sand, then red soil. After the after red soil applying, we have to lay the lawn. So lawn uh, almost lawn might be having half inch to 1 inch depth only. Okay, so these are different type of lawn, like Korean carpet lawn, shady grants. This Korean carpet lawn requires sunlight only. If you lay this lawn under the shade of any plants or any area, this lawn will not grow. So for the shade areas, we have to recommend the shade grass like Stenotoprum secundum varieties. So after laying the lawn, we have to roll the lawn through rollers. Or if the area is very less, we have to do manually rolling. If the area is big, we can use machinery also. So this is the lawn. These are the parking tiles. On the parking tiles in holes also you can lay the lawns. So this is the outer look of the project. See, after completion of overlapping the lawn, this side will look like this. So we'll be showing our some projects. So yeah, if you observe here, at the time of at the time of doing landscape project, the client will not tell what will come to this elevation or front view. So we have to get the clarity from the client. So according to their elevation, their design, we have to do plantation. If you do plantation of any palms or any bigger trees here, so the elevation or the building view may not visible for everyone. So they might having different plans. So landscaper may have different plans. So according to the builder or client requirement, we have to do the designs, right? So these are the clubhouse areas. So till now we have seen these commercial or corporate landscape areas. So this is the like we are uh, seeing this villa landscape. So this is the walking area. So in the middle of lawn, this a white stone we have to lay for easy walking. These are called stepping stones. So either side of stepping stones, we have to lay first layer of ground covers. These plants may not grow more than 2 feet height. So second layer, shrubs or herbs. So these may not grow 4 to 5 feet. So then the bottom or third layer, we have to choose any palms or any tall trees. They might grow almost 10 to 15 feet areas. So this is the gym area. So for at the entrance side, you can recommend like different bonsai trees for elegant look. So if the client require water body, you can recommend different plants in water body areas beside the idol of any Buddha or any god. So in this local plant, we have the client requirement is he need only one variety of lilies. So we have given only one varieties. If the client needs a multiple color or mixed colors of lilies, we can arrange like that also. If you see here, so here total 3 layer of plant. The first layer is ground cover, spider lily. Then second layer, crotons. Then third layer, alocasia. So if they open the windows, they will see only these green plants only. Okay, so according to the like area or open space or the requirement of client and designs colors, we have to choose the plants. If you see here, this is only one layer of plantation. So we have given Himalayan and Kennas plants. The client, the client purpose of this plant is he needs only green wall. So privacy area. Then we have given this one plant. Another client want uh, ground cover layer is covered with roses. So we have given another option. Okay, so this is the driveway area. So driveway area, if you cover driveway area with these beautiful flowers of pentas or Vadelia, so it gives elegant look. Okay, usually how the builder does, he will give only a concrete structure to the driveway area. So apart from concrete structure, we have to build a plantation area, planter box. In the planter box, you have to suggest only this type of ground covers. So after going of 1 feet height, these plants will fall down. So the flowers look, entrance flowers look will give beautiful look to the building. Okay. So under this green area, there is a sump of 10,000 liters capacity. So on the top of a sump, we have laid this lawn. So lawn required not more than 3 to 4 inches space. This mixed colors and mixed varieties of plants. So 3 layer of plantations. So this is called like potted planted. This area is under indoor garden. So this is a Ayurvedic hospital. So we have given different Ayurvedic plants to this Ayurvedic center. This entrance area. So our pots and plants, while selecting pots and plants, you should consider the entrance design. Okay, according to designs only you have to give pots and plants. Now we'll see apartment plantation. Okay, so like indoor plants, see, all plants will not grow in indoor. Okay, some plants need full sunlight, some plants need semi sunlight, or some plants may grow with tube light wavelength also. So those plants will call as indoor plantation or zero light plants. So you have to identify the zero light plants and semi light plants. Okay, then you have to check the plantation area, like whether shade is coming or light is coming, how much time light will cover it, that area will cover with light, and is there any is there any possibility of a light. So according to the site condition, you have to suggest the plant. Okay, so this is the balcony of second floor. So for balcony, so there is no planter box. Then I have given potted plant designs of Arca palms. So after going off this plant, these plants will look like a green wall. So on the top of the terrace, we may covered with this type of bamboos for the privacy purposes. Okay, right. So this is farmhouses. So farmhouse landscaping. This is the open wall or the movie theater wall. So for the garden area, we have given seaters, and beside the seaters, we have given flower plants. Yeah, so these are different designs of gardens and farmhouses. Just will move the slides. Why? Because I'm having total 100 and more than 100 plus slides. So these are different designs of farmhouses. So based on the client requirement and budget, we'll suggest the plants and designs. So this client, his specific need is, his requirement is the entrance has to be covered with water. So then we formed a water body, and the water body we have given these options of stepping stones. So yeah, this is under plantation areas, farmhouses. So this is like a whole restaurant. The restaurant owner family belongs to like fishermen. So his requirement was he need boat type shape design entrance. So the when we have given the same designs. Uh, the pharmaceutical companies. So we have done landscape for Piramal Pharma, SNS, few pharma companies. See, while you are suggesting plants of pharma or any industrial area, we should do three type of tests. One is soil test, another one is water, another one is air. So which components or which elements are depositing water and soil and air. So according to the pollution, we have to suggest a plants. Uh, Few plants sustain in these pollution areas. So based on the pollutants, we have to suggest the plants. All plants may not go in these industrial areas. The on the top of the terrace on 10th floor, the client don't have any option of plantation areas, and then we have recommended this like the pergolas and hanging pots and plants, different designs. So kitchen, you can give the options of kitchen garden on the top of the terrace. Yeah, so these all are residential areas. Till now, we have seen the landscape for residential areas. Now you will see how we will do landscape for open plot or ventures. Okay, if the real estate customer comes to you and he needs a landscape design for his venture, then you have to do design like this. Okay, on the center of these areas. Uh, so these are the roads. Okay, okay. Uh, so this is the 1 acre plot. So every plot is having a one acre. So then we'll explain how a plot looks like. Okay. So this is the one. This is the 1 acre plot. Okay. So this is driveway. Okay. So yeah, sorry. So this is the entry, main road. Vehicle will come this side. So this open area will cover with a building. So if you want to construct any farmers, you will construct here, and the remaining area is covered with different type of fruit varieties. See how many fruit varieties and how many number of plants are covered in this 1 acre farm plot. Star fruit 3 numbers, sapota, pomegranate, mosambi, coconut, guava, sweet lime, water apple, mango, papaya, and muraya, usiri, and curry leaf. See this how a venture looks like after doing plantation. So if the customer having very less area and his requirement, his area has to cover with the kitchen garden, fruit plants, and border plants, roadside plants. We can accommodate different varieties of plants in these areas. So if you see here in front of the building, we have accommodated kitchen garden, vegetable plantations. Yeah. So this is 2D diagram of a farm plot layout. So these are the fruits of the plots. So yeah, we will be doing these highways and national highways plantation also, roadside plantations. Till now you have seen only landscape, then irrigation. See every plant and every lawn required water. Okay, the supply of water is different from different areas. If you are having open ventures or farmers, you will be doing watering at flood irrigation or pipe irrigation. Okay, open pipe. In the commercial complex and building, watering through manually may not possible. Okay, so for that, we will give designs of like sprinkler irrigation automation. So if you see right side, this is landscape area. If you see the left side, this is the irrigation. How the irrigation automator covers, how the pipe runs. So the red color one is the like 95 pipe. The green color is 60 pipe. Like that. See, to continue the same pressure, we have to reduce the pipe sizes. If you take 3 inches pipe in the initial at the end of the bore, and if you go to the last dead end, there will be only 0.5 pipe. So to continue the same pressure, why? Because water has to be dropped at each and every point with same pressure. Okay, yeah. So this is called drip irrigation. So water will be dropped like a drops only. So this is sprinkler irrigation. Based on the area has to be covered, we have to select the sprinklers. So these are very small sprinklers. So these sprinklers will cover only 7 to 8 feet radius only. Okay, if the area is big, then you have to select other sprinklers. So we usually use the Rainbird and Hunter company sprinklers. So this is a 2 acres lawn. Okay, so each sprinkler will cover more than 50 feet uh, radius. Okay, so these are water bodies and fountains. See, you just see the difference of left image and right image. In the left image, the water levels are same. In the right image, different level. So if you see in the bottom of the pipeline, there are walls. Okay, if you control the wall, then the water levels will be different. So this is another level water body. This one also different water bodies. So this is lower pen. If you see here, there is a different biodiversity in this water body. Uh, Tortoise under the water, and the plants are looking like bunches. Why means I have given the design of this plants. This plant parted lily pods I kept under the water. Then this plant root will not spread through the water. Okay. Yeah. So I have covered almost landscaping and irrigation. Now we'll explain about vertical garden. Okay. See, there are different steps in vertical garden. First, the area, outdoor or indoor, then preparation of foundation structure, then choosing a vertical garden frame, then design of designs, then filling of the plants in pots and fixing. So if you see in the left side, this is flyover. So we have done almost to 99% of vertical garden in Telangana state. Almost total 20 flyovers we have done vertical gardens of 19 flyovers in Hyderabad. So this is the flyover landscape. The right side one is under this bridge there is a big nala. So and the passengers or the passage members should not see this nala. So we have given the landscape design there, vertical garden. Okay. So second one is the preparation of foundation structures. To fix the foundation, you need to check the bridge bearing weight, and apart from that only we have to select this uh, thickness of the frame. After the fixing these frames to the panels, this panel has to fix to these flyovers or any object. If it is open area, we have to do welding like this. So then after completion of that one, we have to do designs. See, if the client need no design, then we can place random plants. If they need design like rambas or butterflies or batkam or any letters, okay. So each box means each part. One cell is considered as one part. Okay. So you have to see the length of the landscape area, vertical garden area. If the vertical garden area is having bigger area, then you can give different designs. So then the parting mixtures, then this fixing of parts to the frames, rearranging a design. So we have awarded for the best landscaping in the year 2021 for this beautiful Nala vertical garden design. So these are the butterfly design for the flyovers, pyramids and rhombus shapes, teacup. So around this pillar, there are 20, more than 20 tea shops are there. So I have given this tea tap design to plants. If you see right side, there is the beside this pillar, there is a big hospital, Apollo Hospital. So then I have given these designs. So you can give the letters also. You can cover landscape for indoor areas also. So these are our team members. So we have awarded Indian Leadership Award 2019, and after that we have awarded Best Landscaper. So these are our esteemed customers. My home construction companies, Kalpataru Constructions, Pyramid Pharma, Palma Exotica Research, Ahoy Research, and different construction companies, builders, and schools also. Yeah, these are all about my presentation. So these are our teams. Hello.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Anil, for the presentation. Now I'll take up some questions. So, first question is, what are the key factors to consider when designing a sustainable and low maintenance landscape for Indian climatic conditions?
Low maintenance means if you consider low maintenance, the plants must be having broad leaf. If it is having narrow leaf or small size leaves, leaf falling will be very common. So for low maintenance customers, we have to give an only broad leaf or any foxtail, any palms like foxtail palm, royal palms, so or any coconut trees, or so these types of plants we have to suggest. And one more thing, for low maintenance, we have to suggest automation like automatic irrigation, sprinkler or dripper. So then maintenance very less.
Yeah. So, next question. How does Vruksha Kuteeram integrate native plant species into landscaping projects to promote biodiversity.
We will be suggesting like indigenous plants in every projects. But see, indigenous plants uh, look is different, and imported ornamental plants look is different. So we can suggest indigenous plants for only parking areas or very open areas only. So yeah, for if the client needs any butterfly gardens or any like flies attracting areas, there we suggesting our indigenous plants. Why? Because our plants might produce different fruits and flowers. So this flower will be having honey. This honey or these flowers will be attracting flies. So if the client requirement is indigenous plants are like biodiversity plantation area, we will be suggesting 100% our indigenous plants only.
Okay. And what are the best soil preparation and irrigation practices for long-lasting garden landscape?
The soil must be having good porosity. Porosity means soil must be mixed with some rocky areas. Then water penetration will be easy, and the soil must be the fertile soil. Okay, so like red soil or any um, mountain soil will be suggestible. For the long lasting of plant mixture, you have to mix red soil with cocoa cocoa peat. So that is the husk of coconut. So the cocoa peat will be act as a like water holding material. So if your if your requirement is 10 kg, means 100%, 50% red soil, 30% cocoa peat, and 10% neem cake. So neem cake will be act as a like anti-pest and anti-repellents, and the remaining 10% like sand, another pebbles materials. For easy like water drainage.
Okay. And how can small farmers or rural entrepreneurs can get involved in the landscaping and nursery business as a source of additional income?
See, there is a like you have asking a good question, but see, no one should enter as a second income or additional income into this landscape business or nursery business. If they want to grow, if they want to get, if they want to earn good money, then their primary business the primary business must should be the nurseries or landscape. If you are having nursery, you should be alert for 24 hours. Why? Because when rain comes, don't know. When the heavy wind comes, don't know. When the labor will irrigate the water, irrigate the plants, no one knows. So you have to give less water to the ground covers and more water to the palms, and very less water to cactus and succulents and desert plants. Okay, the laborer will look. He will consider all plant as a plant only. Okay, the owner or entrepreneur only knows which plant is costlier. So the caring of plant should be done by only owner only. So the entrepreneur whoever wants to start their nurseries or whoever wants to start any business, they should be considered their business as a primary. But there is a lot of scope in tier one cities. See, before COVID, no one is having a farmhouses or farmhouse culture. After COVID, everyone is wants to spend their weekdays in their farmhouses or their own their time in their piece of lands. So you can suggest good like very less maintenance landscape models to their farmhouses. So there is a lot of scope in landscape business. But until unless if you have good subject and a good team, then you will be succeed in your businesses.
Okay. Mm, how is technology being used in modern landscape design? For example, automation, smart irrigation, or digital layout planning?
Yeah, right now, see, we are obviously using technology in landscape designing like AutoCAD and another few softwares are there to design landscape. But we are not using much technology in landscape execution. Why? Because landscape areas are very less, so we have to do landscape through manually only. Where require technology like automation, definitely we will use automation only.
Okay. Could you share some examples of successful landscape projects that combine aesthetics with environmental benefits like water conservation or carbon sequestration?
Water conservation project we have done landscape of Musi River. Uh, Musi River project, which is located Hyderabad central area. There, maximum area around the surrounding areas are covered with soil pollution only. So what we have given, we have selected only indigenous plants, the plants which are having deep root system. We suggested those plants. So then, what happened through the deep root system? So the water is penetrated into the soil. Then the pollution is controlled, and the like. Uh, air pollution also controlled by plantation. Why? Because see, these all the carbon related gases and carbon related pollutants. Other than plants, no material is absorbing. So plants will take this carbon and other gases, and it releases oxygen. So where there is a lot of pollutant, or where there is a lot of garbage storing areas, there you should recommend only indigenous plants only, deep rooted plants. So we will be uh, almost 4,000 plants we have planted in only 2 acres. Very less area we have designed like different levels of plants. If you like neem and mangoes and these people trees, these are having good canopies. They may not go height vertical. So in between these canopies plants, we have suggested eucalyptus indigenous plants. So they will grow more than 40, 50 areas as like rainforest or Miyawaki plantations. You can suggest different to different areas. So we have been successful for this project, and air controlled and the water pollution also controlled through our designs.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me. Okay, so can you let us know little about the costings for availing your services?
Hmm, costing per
What
site
kind of
visit.
packages you have?
Right. For site visiting, if you are a customer or if you are a client, if you want us to visit your site, we will be charging 1,000 to 5,000 based on distance and area. So after doing site visit, we will be giving quotation. So quotation, if you consider roughly per square feet by feet, for a square feet 1,000 to 1,500 rupees per square feet. If the client requirement is only land per square feet 50 to 100 rupees. If the client requirement is the bonsai plants, 1,000 to 10,000, 1 lakh rupees, and like that only. Yeah, based on the area, number of plants and variety of plants, will be giving quotation.
Okay. And you will provide your services only to the companies or for residential projects also?
Initially, we are doing landscape for independent houses, small projects. But later we are getting so very big clients. So then we stopped serving individual houses. Now we are taking more than 2 CR budget projects only. Very soon we are going to start each and every services to every person. That is an we are having plan to start a new vertical.
Okay. Okay. So before we wind up, one last question. Please let us know a little about your career background and what made you to start this company.
Yeah, so obviously my mentor, my professor, they enforced me to start this business. So when I'm studying my masters in agriculture, so I thought to prepare for groups or civils or any state or central services. But a few of my mentor, they suggested you're having good business skills and good communication skills and like commitment everything. Why don't you start your business? So we will be suggesting your business to our clients. So like that they promoted my business initially. Then I faced too many, I crossed all hurdles and everything like financial crunches and the labor and timely issues and these unforeseen factors of environmental. So we crossed so many barriers. So now our company's turnover is almost official turnover is 5 CR per year. We are doing very well. But my sincere suggestion to the person who ever wants to start their business. Uh, so these are not at all like childlike business. Means if you serve now, you will not get money immediately. Okay, you have to wait at least 7 to 10 years. Okay, so if you are having that much patience, then only you start business. Okay, if you get immediately profits also, you may not get business. So initially if you should give very less quotation or very less prices. You have to charge very less price. Why? Because you have to get customers, and customers has to get satisfaction. Then only they will promote your business. Okay, so yeah, if you are having good patience and if you are having good skills to manage your team, see, you should not consider your employees as employees. Whenever you treat them as your mates and your family members, then only they will give 100% justification to their jobs. So this is my sincere suggestion to young entrepreneurs who wants to start their business.
Okay, and how long it's been here for your company since you
Yeah, 2015, so almost 10
started?
years.
Okay, good to know. Okay. Okay, Mr. Anil. So I don't see any more questions. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank you for the detailed presentation and answering all the questions in depth. And so we'll be ending this meeting now. Wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you, agriculture information team, to having me. Thank you.
Thank you.